guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a fun little vlog. I feel like I haven't just done a regular vlog in so long that wasn't like a travel vlog or a moving vlog or something like that. And I kind of have a free day today, so we're gonna go do some fun stuff. I'm really excited. It's gonna be a good day. I feel like I'm finally back in a good routine. Things feel like they're calming down. I feel like the past few months have been super busy in a very good way, but it's always nice to get back to your routine after a while. So yeah, I'm just so excited to have a free day today. I'm wearing this cute little top from Classy Network and my American Eagle jeans. These are the low-rise baggy jeans, and I just really like the fit. They literally feel like sweatpants, so that's kind of why they're my favorite to wear right now. But we're gonna go a couple places today. I want to go to Brandy because I saw a TikTok. That's always how it starts, of this girl who got this polka dot scarf at Brandy and like tied it on one of her bags, and I just thought it was the cutest thing ever. I'm obsessed with polka dots, obviously. I didn't think they were gonna have it at my local Brandy though, and then I saw another girl post what's new at my Brandy, and I saw the scarves in the video, and that was yesterday, I think. So we're gonna go get one. I also kind of do want to look for some nice basics. I feel like I always get my white t-shirts dirty. I try so hard not to, but if it's not a stain from like something I ate, it's a detergent stain, which is so annoying. So we're just gonna see if they have anything good. And then I also want to go to a coffee shop nearby and get a strawberry matcha. I've actually never had a strawberry matcha from this coffee shop, and I've always heard it's really good, and I was like, why have I never gotten one? So we're gonna do that today. I should not be this excited to just go shopping and get a matcha, but I really am, so let's go. First, we're gonna go to PacSun because they have some Brandy stuff too, so I'm thinking they might have some good basics. Okay, I ended up getting one thing from PacSun, not what I meant to get at all, but that's okay. We're back in the car, and that was such a successful trip. I just turned off the AC, so I'm gonna try to make this quick. First, I stopped by PacSun. I was not really expecting, oh my gosh, I totally forgot. I got a croissant. Wait, that made me so happy. I was not expecting to get anything. The last time I was at PacSun, I saw this sweater and it caught my eye. It's just so cute. I'm gonna close this, I feel like. Does that help at all? Maybe a little bit. I hope that was better. I don't have much red in my closet, so I'm branching out a bit. I just think red is so classy and cute, especially this like deeper red, especially for fall and the holidays. And then when I was in line, I saw these socks and I was like, you know what? I could use another pair of socks. I feel like I need to throw out a bunch of mine because they're just getting old and worn out, but I saw this cute little pair that has a little teddy bear on it, and they're really nice quality. That's all for PacSun. And then I went to Brandy, and you guys, they had the scarf. I was getting a little bit worried. I did not think that they had it at first. It was kind of tucked in a little bucket and it was harder to see, but I'm so happy that they had it. Oh my god, you guys, I kind of need to turn the air on. I'm gonna start sweating. Okay, next, I got a bunch of clothes. I feel like it's always the shopping days where you expect to walk out with nothing that you end up finding a bunch of good stuff, because that's how it was today. I said I was gonna look for basics, but I was like, I'm probably just gonna walk out with the scarf, and that's it. I was not expecting to actually find stuff, but I really liked this top from Brandy. I really like that it has this line right here. I don't know what to call that, but I think it's really cute. And then in the back, it kind of cinches a little bit. I thought it was backless when I first looked at it, and I was gonna put it back because that's just a little out of my comfort zone, but it's not backless. It just also has the little tie in the back, which I think is so nice because it can really cinch your waist in, and I think it's so cute. I was literally picturing this exact top when I said I wanted basics aside from like white t-shirts. I was really hoping they would have this too. I don't know if I said, but we're going to Vegas this weekend, so I also had that in mind. I just wanted some cute basics for Vegas. I just don't really know what to wear there. Like, it's mostly just gonna be walking around. I'm going with my family, so we're not gonna be like going to clubs or anything like that. I think my uniform this weekend is just gonna be my baggy jeans that feel like sweatpants and a basic top. I'm trying to be comfortable and not too hot because it's gonna be really hot. Next, I got 2 white t-shirts. I just can never have enough white t-shirts, honestly. I'm just always getting stains on them. So I got this basic one, and then this one that's like a slightly different style. I just really liked the fit of it. This is another one that I was really hoping that they would have. It has like a little bit of a thinner neckline and a little bit of a wider neckline. I don't know, something about the style of it feels super chic to me. Very like model off duty 90s. I don't know. Does that make any sense? I know know it's just a white t-shirt, but I feel like a white t-shirt and jeans can be so chic if you have the right pieces. That doesn't even mean they need to be like expensive either. Like that top, $16. Are you kidding? Okay, and then I could not resist this. I love this specific color of pink that Brandy has, like this bubblegum pink. It's a little bit more bright than some of their other stuff, and I really liked this shade when I was in high school. Okay, there's people walking by and I'm getting embarrassed, but I really liked Brandy's pink stuff when I was in high school, so this just feels really nostalgic to me. It's very summery. Unfortunately, I probably shouldn't have bought this right now, but you know what? It's fall and I'm wearing a halter top, so I don't know why that actually matters because it's still warm here. But I also wanted to stop and get a hair product. My hair girl used this on me and it made my hair feel so nice, so silky, so smooth. You guys know I'm trying to take better care of my hair. Basically, she told me that K18 released a new heat protectant and she used it on me. She was like, do you feel any difference? And I was like, I don't know, because I always like how my hair feels after I go to the salon. Like, I didn't think it felt that different, but I really did like the way my hair felt. And then for like days afterwards, I was like, my hair is significantly softer and silkier, even more than the other times that I've been to the salon and left with really nice hair, nicer than it usually feels. I was just obsessed with the way that my hair looked right after, so I went and got it. I was influenced by my hair girl. Shout out to Natalie. Here is the packaging. I'll show you guys what the bottle looks like too. This is it. It's just a little spray. So good. I'm so excited to be able to use this because I really did notice a difference. I feel like I have been really finding the products that I like for my hair recently, and I'm just collecting this routine that is making my hair feel so much healthier and stronger, so I'm very happy about that. And then also, I wasn't even planning on getting this, but I saw it and I was like, you know what, I could definitely use this. I got a mini living proof dry shampoo. I hope it's in focus. This is my favorite dry shampoo, but it is very expensive, so I don't really buy it, but I decided to treat myself and get the mini one because we're going on a trip this weekend. I can take this with me. And yeah, I think that was everything I got aside from my strawberry matcha. This was so good. It also was beautiful before I drank half of it. I love a strawberry matcha so much. But anyways, I said I was gonna make this clip quick and it's just not. I think we're gonna go to the grocery store next, but not for groceries. I could actually go on a whole rant about this, but I'm not going to right now. But I have recently fallen for the mini hydro flask propaganda. Now, I know when these first came out, I thought it was so stupid, but then I started seeing more TikToks about just like different things that these are useful for, and I was like, that actually does seem pretty convenient to have, and I was influenced. So I went to Urban Outfitters literally that day and got this, but I really want the pink one, and everywhere I've looked online has been sold out of it, but I have seen that they have these at some grocery stores, so we're gonna go to one and look for it and see if they have the pink one. I don't have high hopes. It's totally fine if they don't. Like, I'm not gonna be very bummed because I do really like this one, but anyways, let's go check and then I'll tell you guys more about why I like this. I'm sure you're so interested. I just feel like I need to explain myself, okay? Because I know it seems like kind of a silly purchase, but let's go to the grocery store. Okay, I did not have any luck finding another little hydro flask, but I did grab some cleaning spray because we are running out of ours. This is actually really funny timing. I completely forgot that I ordered this package, but like I said, we're going to Vegas this weekend and it's gonna be hot. I wanna make sure that I have water on me. So I've been looking for a small water bottle that would be perfect for Vegas, that would not leak. That was the key. I feel like there's small water bottles out there, but very few that have a straw and don't leak. But I found this Kids Awala. I've never had any issues with an Awala leaking, so I got this one and I think it's really cute. I really like the colors of it. This is, I think, like 16 ounces, yeah, but it still is big. This is gonna be super annoying to carry in my purse. And after I'd already ordered this, that's when I started getting TikToks about the hydro flask. First of all, I feel like it holds a little bit more than you'd think. Like, I was kind of surprised by how big it was. In real life, I was picturing it much smaller. It holds about 7 ounces. Of course, this is what gets me, but I saw the cutest what's in my bag video and this was in it. I was looking at the comments and some of them were like, oh, what do you use it for? Like, it's so cute, but I don't even know what I'd put in it. Like, do you like it? And the girl responded and she said that she takes it with her everywhere and she loves it. So I was like, let me just look it up and see what people are saying. What do people think about this? Is it actually useful? So I looked up mini hydro flask, and the key to looking things up on TikTok and getting unbiased reviews is going to videos at the top, because then you get rid of all of the TikTok shop videos where people are trying to like sell it to you. But I saw this TikTok, it says the perfect airport water bottle, and that had me sold immediately. I would always just bring a collapsible water bottle before, but I feel like those get so gross very quickly, and this is stainless stainless steel, obviously. I only need enough water to take my pills. I just need to be able to take my Dramamine and I'm good. I'm not drinking a ton of water at the airport. So this is just perfect to have in my bag. I can fill it up once I get there. It's not heavy. It barely takes up any space. This is just ideal for the airport. But I was like, okay, what can I use it for besides just the airport? I saw more people just saying that they keep it in their purse when they're going out, even just for the day. And I was like, you know what? That's so smart because I always will bring my giant hydro jug and then I don't even end up drinking it while I'm out. It's just like a safety net. Like I need to have my water with me at all times. And so today, instead, I just brought this. I literally did not even drink a sip out of it. So I'm so glad I brought this instead of this giant one. This is so much more convenient. I didn't even end up needing it. I feel like I never drink as much water while I'm out as I think I'm going to. This is also the perfect little Vegas water bottle. I can keep this in my purse. You would think you go through this faster, and I'm someone who does drink a lot of water. So I don't know, it's different for everyone, but this can actually last me a good amount of time. So I will be carrying this in my purse in Vegas. It literally sounds like I'm like sponsored by Hydro Flask right now. I'm not. I wish I was. I just think this is so convenient and way more practical than you would expect. I didn't mean to talk about a water bottle for that long, but I just had to tell you guys because I've been loving it recently. Anyways, oh my gosh, I've been talking for so long. Also opening this little package. This is from Italia. They make jewelry. I'm so excited. I've also been trying to get more into jewelry recently because I don't really have a ton. It was never something that I like invested in before. It was one of those things that like I just never really bought for myself until recently, but I love the look of like wearing a bunch of jewelry, a bunch of bracelets and rings and stuff like that. I think it looks so cool and it can totally dress up like a simple outfit, but I don't know why I just never thought to buy those things, but I loved seeing other people wear it. And I've had some amazing brands reach out and ask to send me some jewelry recently. And so I am so grateful to them. Wow, this is stunning. It'd be kind of hard to show, but it's this little ring that has a bunch of like colorful little jewels on it. That is so cute. We have a little bracelet. This is so pretty. It has like little mini pearls on it. This is so cute. We have another bracelet. Gorgeous. If you can't tell, I'm a gold jewelry person. I rarely wear silver unless I feel like it matches better with my outfit, but I feel like that doesn't happen often. I love gold. We have this little tennis bracelet. This is so pretty and it feels really nice quality too. And last but not least, ooh, what is this? We have 2 more rings. You can like stack these. They're kind of wavy if you can tell. That is so cute. I love it. Thank you so much. Italia? I'm not sure how to say that. I'm so excited to wear these. I'm gonna eat my croissant now and I will talk to you guys later. I'm so sorry that I talked your ear off about a water bottle. Like that was so dumb. That was for the select few of you that also have a water bottle obsession and anything mini obsession. Please validate me in the comments if you were interested in that. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. We're gonna do my daily 15 minutes of cleaning. If you guys watched my last video, you would know that I'm trying to set a timer every day for 15 minutes and clean whatever needs to be cleaned. I'm trying to get the cleaning done earlier in the day instead of saving it for right before I go to bed because I want to be able to enjoy the day with a clean house. So like I have so much clutter in the living room right now, so I need to clean that all up. Okay, my room is all clean. There's a few things that I need to take downstairs. I really need to get better about bringing stuff up and downstairs when I need to instead of like waiting. 90% of the clutter that was piled up on the kitchen counter was stuff that I was like, oh, I'll bring this upstairs next time I go up. And then I completely forget. And then same thing happens up here. I will have stuff that I need to bring downstairs and then it just like stays in the same spot. And I get so used to seeing that thing in that spot that it just becomes like invisible to me and I completely forget about it. So I need to get better about that, but it feels so much cleaner in here. I cleaned for way longer than 15 minutes. That's why it's so helpful to set the timer because I feel like before I would just like do the bare minimum, like put the dishes in the dishwasher. But since I feel like I need to go the full 15 minutes and get as much into it as I can, I am doing so much more than I normally would, but it doesn't even take that long. And I feel 10 times better being in a clean environment. And then I always like finish it off with a candle or a room spray. I just sprayed my bed with a little Frenchie room spray and oh my gosh, it smells so good in here. It smells so good downstairs. It just feels so good to be in a clean space. Plus we are going on a trip this weekend and I hate leaving for a trip while my apartment is messy. I just feel like I can't stay organized. I can't pack properly because I don't know where any of my stuff is. Like I'm stressed about coming back to a messy place. Also, I will be wearing this top in Vegas. I'm like 99% sure. It's just so comfy. It's also from Classy Network and they make tops that have built-in bras, which is so nice and it's just so cute. So if you see me wearing it again, it's our little secret. But yeah, speaking of wearing this again, I need to do laundry tonight. So maybe I'll throw some in right now, but I don't feel like changing changing. I'm very comfy. It actually would be so nice to take an early shower, then put my laundry in and just have an early night, but I'm hungry. So let's eat dinner before we do that and take all the trash downstairs, and then we'll have a cozy night. It's 10:30 and we're getting ready for the day. I recently got some new blushes and I wanted to try these today. These are the Patrick Ta blushes. I don't know which one to use. I got She's That Girl and She's Blushing. She's Blushing looks closer to the shades that I normally use. It might be a little bit dark. These have a cream blush and a powder blush. I'm going in with this Hourglass brush. Okay, this shade is actually so pretty. Ooh, I actually love this. I thought it would be too dark, but it's not. I like a lot of blush, so don't judge me. Okay, after I finish all my cream products, I set my face with powder first, and then we'll go in with the powder blush. I used to only use a powder puff when I was doing a more like full glam look, but I've been doing it every day now just because I feel like it makes my skin look so good and so smooth, and it makes my makeup stay on for so much longer. I definitely like a more full coverage look. I just love doing my makeup. I think it's so much fun. It's not even all about what I look like. At the end of it, like I love the act of doing my makeup, but I also just do love makeup in general and how it looks and trying out new products and stuff. Wow, I'm obsessed with this blush. I just used this powder and it just doesn't look pigmented at all. I did not think that it was going to really show up, honestly, but it really does. I always come back to this blush. This is the Rare Beauty blush in the shade Happy, and these are their like illuminating blushes or something like that. They're so shiny and I swear they give you the prettiest glow. It's basically just a highlighter in blush form. Okay, I kind of look crazy right now, but it all comes together once I do my eyes. So I'm just gonna finish up my makeup. Okay, my makeup is done. Here's the finished look. I feel like I love that little glow. I think it's so convenient that it has powder and cream all in one. Like I'm probably gonna take this with me this weekend, but I'm really happy with how it turned out today. I was thinking while I was finishing up my makeup about how some people will say that like they'll wear makeup, but it doesn't feel like it's makeuping. And I feel like most of the time it's honestly just because you're not putting on enough. And that's not even saying that you need like a full 30-step routine or something like that. Just literally put on more of all of the steps that you already do and see what it looks like. And that doesn't mean it has to be caked. I feel like that's what people think. My mom has always been really into makeup too, so growing up I was always around that, and I probably started wearing like actual makeup when I was in like freshman year of high school. In middle school I would wear a tiny bit, but I would be so afraid of it, and my mom would always tell me like, it's okay, you can wear more, you can put on mascara if you want, like don't be afraid of it, put on some lip gloss, stuff like that. And it just helped me get comfortable with makeup quickly. I'm not even saying I'm an expert by any means, but I just am comfortable with doing my makeup, and I feel like a lot of people are very scared to use products and they apply them very sparingly. So this is your sign to experiment a little bit. If you wear makeup and you're a little bit shy with the application, put on some more on a day where like you're not doing anything and just see how you feel. Okay, that was my makeup rant. I'm done now. I'm gonna touch up my hair. I have a call in about an hour. I want to try to get a couple things done before then, so I'm gonna finish up my hair really quick. Okay, something I have been needing to do for a few weeks now is clean my makeup brushes. So we are gonna do that really quick. I wanted to do it right after I finish my makeup, so that way they would have like a full 24 hours to dry and we can have them fresh for Vegas. So let's clean these really quick. I am just gonna use some shampoo. I've used dish soap in the past, that works too. I'm also too lazy to go downstairs and get a paper towel to lay these on, so they will be laying on toilet paper. That's okay, let's get started. Okay, sorry if you can hear the fan in the bathroom, by the way. That's why I don't really film in here super often. But the makeup brushes are clean. It's always interesting to see the true colors of the brushes after I wash them. Like this one is literally green, but it always looks beige. It's so satisfying. But I think I have time to do one more thing before the call, so let me show you guys. My camera battery is flashing, so we're gonna try to do this quick. But I recently got this little set with the mini Summer Fridays lip balm. I also lost a nail while I was getting out the supplies. We'll glue that back on later, but I've been wanting to make a little mini keychain with this. So we're gonna poke a hole in the top right here, put a little jump ring on, maybe add a couple charms, and then I can put it on my wallet. I can put it on my purse like a bag charm. Speaking of bag charms, we're going back to the shopping area I went to yesterday and getting one because I regret not getting it yesterday. I'll talk about that in a bit, but we are going to make a little keychain out of this. I'm so excited. This is gonna be so useful in Vegas too. So let's do a little tutorial. Okay, ignore my messy desk. This is not gonna be an aesthetic tutorial, but I am going to take a little thumbtack and then I'm just gonna puncture a little hole on this little top flat section. Okay, it went through. I'm trying to like stretch it out a little bit because sometimes the jump rings don't fit. Might need to make another little one right next to it. Okay, there's a tiny little hole. Just going to feed a little jump ring through here. I'm not gonna close it yet, so I kind of want to look at the charms and see if there's any cute ones left. Okay, yeah, this is like barely fitting, so we need to make it bigger. Okay, here's what it looks like now. I just got this little pack of charms on Amazon a while ago. This is kind of a cute one. It's just this little heart. There's this little bear one. I really like this star. I think I might just use one smaller one. I kind of like the heart. I'm just gonna connect a few more jump rings so that it has some room to like dangle, if that makes sense. Okay, I think that's good. That was so easy. And then I can just put the keychain on this one. This is so cute. That was so fast and simple. You guys, I just had my meeting. Can you see Cleo? She was messing around with my PacSun bag that was sitting on the floor for almost the entire call, being like so loud. And she's never loud. Like, she's a cat. I feel like she always is like pretty quiet. But of course, during like the 15 minutes that I'm on a call is when she decides to mess around with a paper bag. But that was just so funny, and I couldn't like get up and like stop her from doing anything, so I had to just stay on mute. But it was so cute. Anyways, the call went well. It was with a brand that I absolutely love and adore, so I'm so excited to work with them. I've actually worked with them before, so the fact that I get to work with them again is so amazing, and I'm so grateful. But yeah, so for the rest of the day, I'm gonna need to go to the UPS store because I have a bunch of giveaway packages to ship out from my last video. I'm gonna be like printing out all the labels right now and getting everything all ready to go. I'm debating on if I want to have a coffee. I might just get a smoothie. That actually sounds so good. But I also need to go to the same shopping area I went to yesterday. Like I said, I wanted to go back to get the bag charm. I stopped in Gap yesterday and saw some really cute ones, and I regretted not getting one, so we're doing that. But also I would have to go back anyways because I want to go get a gift card for the people who are watching Cleo, so we're gonna get one to a cute little ice cream shop that's popular here, and then we need to come home and pack for Vegas. So I think that that's everything that I was thinking of doing today. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I think I am gonna make a small coffee right now. Okay, all the boxes are ready to go. I filmed a little TikTok getting them all ready, but they are all in the trunk. We're gonna head to the UPS store, but first I'm gonna order my smoothie. Back in the car. Today was just one of those anxious days where it's not fun being out in public because you feel like everyone is staring at you and judging you. In reality, nobody's probably doing that, but it just feels like it. But when I was driving to the UPS store, I was recording on my phone for a TikTok, so I had my phone in like the phone holder with the front camera open, and I get to a stoplight and a car pulls up next to me, and I was like, oh, they can definitely see my phone right now, pulled up to like just me. It wasn't even recording at that time, but the camera was open, and I see the window roll down in the back seat, and like someone is just trying to like clearly get in my video, and like I don't know, I think it was a man. I wasn't even looking close enough. I was trying so hard to pretend like I couldn't see, so I wasn't really looking close, so it could have been like a younger boy. I'm hoping it was just a child who like wasn't trying to be weird, but I wasn't recording, so I can't like go back and check. I was just like trying to block their view of my camera by like going like this, pretending to play with my hair and stuff, and like I was blocking them for a bit, but it was just like so awkward. It was the longest light ever, and it just felt like they were like making fun of me, and that could totally just be me in my head. But like, I don't know, it was just weird vibes, and so that made me want to just go home. And then I was getting out of the car and I'm grabbing my purse, and it like flicks my straw of my smoothie, and my smoothie splatters everywhere. So that was just like the cherry on top. It is on my shirt. I feel like I always get my white t-shirts dirty. I don't know if you can see, but it's there. So I'm gonna go home and try to Tide pen this out, but it splattered everywhere. Like I'm still finding little spots around my car. It got on my jeans. I'm scared that it like got somewhere on me that I'm unaware of, and that's why people were like looking at me weird today. Like it just felt like one of those days where someone's looking at you just like a half second too long. So I'm happy to be back in the car. I'm being so dramatic, like I'm literally fine. But good news, you guys. We did get the gift card first of all, but I went to Gap and I found the bag charm that I was looking for yesterday, and I saw another one that I didn't even see yesterday that was so cute. So it was meant to be that I had to come back so that I could get both. They were a little pricey, which is really unfortunate, but I feel like I can justify it because they come with so much stuff. But here's one of the bag charms. I literally have been searching for a cute bag charm that has like a little pouch. It also has these like shoelace type things. I don't even know. These are so popular for bags right now, and I've been wanting some, and it came with these and then this little tag. You can't even like open it or anything. It seemed like something that you would like put your information in if it got lost, but I I don't even know what this is actually supposed to be. And then a little heart and this little chain. I don't know, I just love like a big chunky bag charm, so I'm very happy with this. And then the second one that I found that I wasn't even planning on getting is this cute little red one with these little jeans. This is just the cutest thing ever. I love the little jeans so much. I've specifically been wanting a red bag charm too. I just love the little pop of red. So that's my little haul. Now let's go home.